everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer. Welcome to a new playthrough video. Today I'm playing Final Girl. If you've been following along with my various playthroughs of this game, you'll know that I've played all of the bad guys at all of their original locations. So now what I'm doing is I'm mixing it up. Today, the werewolf, or the big bad wolf, is going to be stalking Maple Lane. Now, this is an interesting one. You are in the neighborhood, and the victims are going to be like locked in their houses. To get into a house, I'm going to have to be using these special cards called Convince. They cost 1 time to buy. Before I get going, I need to set up the game. So let's see where all of the victims are going to be. Shuffle this up, pull a setup card. This is called Revenge. The killer is right here in the middle. I am in the Smalley's house. There's one here, one here. Is that right? That doesn't look right. Maple Leaf, yeah, I guess it is. All right, there's 2 here. One here, one here. One there, one there. They're all over the place. 2 here. And 1 over here. Okay, is that, let me just double check it. 1, 1, 2, 1, me, killer, 1. Oh, forgot 1 right here. 1 goes right there. 2, 1, oh, 1 in there, 2 in there, 1 right there, and 1 right there. Okay, there we go. All right, so I've got the setup done. Let me shuffle the event deck, and we'll draw our first event. The wolf starts out in what's called stalk mode, I believe, and it will move into what's called slay mode. Is it stalk? Track mode. Track mode at the beginning, and when it gets to its dark power, which is right here, the second time it moves, the bloodlust moves up, it will reveal this card, and it will go into slay mode, which means it will then attack me. Let's see what the event card is. Fire. Great. I always hate these because they always kill somebody initially. Roll a die and place the fire token. 1 to 3, boyfriend's house. 4 to 6, the Smalley's house. That's where I am. And I rolled a 4, so the fire is in my house. Great. Which probably means I'm going to take some damage right away. All right. All victims in that house panic into the house. All victims in the house or that panic into the house are killed. So nobody's killed. I'm the only one in there. You or enemies take 1 damage. Great. I am playing Jenette, by the way. Jenette has 7 health, and I picked her not for her health, although that is a benefit. It's because she only needs to rescue 4 victims before she can flip over to her special power. And I cannot remember what her special power is, and I don't even think I've used it. So this will be a first time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get 6 hearts, plus I get one of these random black ones down here. I just mix them up. Underneath these are either blanks, and then there's one that has 1 bonus heart, one that has 2 bonus hearts, and another that has 3 bonus hearts. I get one of these. I'll take this one. And the bad guy gets one, and I'll take that one. And you don't reveal those until you are out of health. Okay, so that event is done. So the house is on fire, and I take 1 damage. That's great. I get to start with my 6 cards. The big bad, again, is in track mode, so that will come into play when I start revealing the terror cards. There are 4 places that you can get items versus the normal 3. That rifle is looking really good, and the rifle is at southeast, which is over here. It's which house is it? It's in the southeast. Oh, any house in this area that I search, I can pull that card. So that's pretty good. All right, let's get to it. I don't like that the killer is so close to me, but I would like to get some of these victims out of here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Focus. The terror track starts at 5, by the way. I hate that. That's really hard. So I'm going to roll 2 dice and try to get 2 stars. And I didn't. I got 2 cards, so I can get in the short rest and the weak attack to turn one of these into a star, which gives me, this lowers by 1, and I lose 1 time, so it goes down to 5. I'm going to play a Focus again. Try it again. And I got nothing, so that cost me 2 times. And that was a waste of a card. And I'll do a walk. I got 1 star, which allows me to move 1 space. I will move here to try and get this one out of here. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to play my last walk. That walk cost me 1 time. And then this walk, I didn't get anything. I can move 1 space and lose a heart. I will lose a heart to move 1 space and tell this one to get lost. And I also lose a time. I'm down to 1. And all this can do is I'm going to have it move me. I'll have it lower this by 1. That's all I can do. I have no cards left, and I only have 1 time to spend. So I will buy a convince card to go into a house. I'm down to 0. This moves back up to 6. These all come into their free space, and that is the end of my turn. The enemy's turn, it is in what's called track mode. So it does this first one, which is the little track symbol. It targets me or the nearest victim, and then it moves. Well, it will always pick, the nearest victim, there's 3 of them. So I'm going to roll randomly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it moves 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it moves to this one. But it does not kill. It's just in track mode right now. Then I reveal a tarot card. Did you hear what happened? I have to draw 2 event cards and then draw another tarot card. First event. It's the 4th of July. Move all victims inside a house to the adjacent street. Fireworks are going on. So this one goes here. These 2 go... Where do they go? They go here. All the victims are going to that streets. Here. These 2 go here. Oh, man. This one goes here. This one goes here. Everybody's in the street for the fireworks. Move all victims inside a house to the... Oh, man. Then I draw a second one. Boyfriend. Place the special blue boyfriend on the boyfriend's house. Right there. This is your boyfriend. If the killer will target you, the killer will instead target the boyfriend. During upkeep, move the boyfriend 2 spaces towards you. Then, if the boyfriend is in your space, burn 2 time. If the boyfriend leaves play, discard this. All right, and then this card says I have to reveal another tarot card. All right, he's in track. So he'll target me or the nearest victim. He is with the victim. And this lowers 2. 1, 2. And that is it. Because I don't do the slay mode. All right. So he's got victims all right here with him. My turn. I will convince this one to leave. And I get to move a... It says I can take any top item card. Let's do that. I'm going to take... The rifle is a 2-shot weapon, but I can fire it up to 3 spaces away, and it does 2 extra damage. Yep, I'm going to do that one. And that's all I've got. I can't do the convince. I have 6 time left, so plenty to buy some cards here. I get back the freebies. I get back the freebies, which is 6, 7. You can only have 10 cards in your hand. I can buy 6. I can buy 3 more cards. I will buy a sprint for 2. I will buy a distraction for 3. And a reroll for 1. And that is all I can do. And those cards go in my hand. I set this to 6. There are no cards to play because I kept the convince card. It is now the werewolf's turn. All right, the werewolf on its turn will target me or the nearest victim. And it moves, but it stays put because it's already there. Then we draw a terror card. It came right through the yard. All right. It will target me or the nearest victim, move, and then kill. It kills 1. This goes here, which pushes this up here, which also triggers this to go down to, was it 5? Where was it? I don't remember. I think it was at 5. Now it's at 6. So I had it at 3, and then it moved to, so it's at 6. If the killer is in a house, move it to any other house with a victim. It's not in a house. Then it'll kill again. which pushes this up. I'm going to have to draw an event card after I resolve this. So now we reveal its dark power, Sixth Sense. It is now in slay mode. The Big Bad Wolf ignores damage from reaction cards, such as Retaliate. Oh, that's not good. So Retaliate will not protect me. I can use it, but it won't protect me. And it won't do any damage to him. All right. That's not good at all. All right, and the dark power is revealed, so it goes to slay mode. And then finally, I have to draw another event. Party in the Burbs. Place 4 new victims in any house that contains at least 1 victim. Well, the only victim is this one. So place 4 new ones there. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Discard this card. All right. And it said discard this one after it's done. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. So, you know, I've got the rifle. I mean, maybe I go shoot this crazy thing. All right. So that is done. I've got a weak attack and I've got a weak attack. That's it. I have nothing to, and a rifle. So, what I want to do, I want to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've only got 10 cards. So I'm going to play focus and try to lower this. I got 1 star, which will lower this by 1. And it burns a time. So I'm at 5. I'm going to play another focus. And I didn't get anything. I will get the short rest and a walk. And put them in here to turn one of these to a star, which allows me to lower this by 1, and I lose a time. Now I'm at 4 time. I am going to get rid of Convince and
check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.
I'm going to get rid of Convince and Walk. Keep my sprint, keep my distraction, keep my weak attack. That gives me an extra 2 time, and then I'm going to buy Critical Blow for 6. I'm going to buy it for 6. That knocks me out of time. So that's all my cards. These go back into their space. Walk, Convince, focus, short rest, walk. Okay. So it's the end of my turn. His turn. He slay. He targets and he targets and kills. So he kills this one, which pushes this bloodlust up 1. Then I draw a terror card. This is not good. He's going to do 2. He's going to target the nearest victim, which is right here. He moves and he kills it, which pushes this up 1. Panic adjacent victims. There are no adjacent. So this goes away. Man. And now it's my turn. Let's see if we can take the fight to him. Sprint. 1, 2, 3, 4. I cannot get there, but I can maybe get there. This goes back up to 6. So sprint, critical player, distract. Let's do distraction. Let's try and lower this. I got nothing. So I can lower this by 1 and lose 4 time. I'll do that. I'm down to 2 time. And now I will do a sprint. I didn't get anything, and I'll do a close call for 2 time, meaning I'm down to 0. I won't be able to buy anything this turn. And I got nothing again. I can move 1 space, lose 2 time, and then it's the end of the turn. If I lose 2 time, it immediately goes to the end of my turn, so I can't even play. I couldn't play these if I wanted to. Or I can lose a heart and lose 2 time. Well, obviously I want to move a space, lose a heart, And it's the end of my turn. All right. So I have no time to spend on cards, but I do have weak attack and critical blow in case it comes at me. It is now this goes back up to 6. It is now the werewolf's turn. It targets me or the nearest victim. Well, guess what? 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It will go after this one. It always targets a victim over me. The rules say that it's saving you for last. So it moves there. Actually, no. Oh, sorry. If in slay, target the nearest victim in slay. There is no one in its space, so never mind. I was looking at the track. Draw a terror card. Well, it's going to do it anyway. Target me or the nearest victim, move and kill. So it comes here, it kills. That pushes this up, which drops this 2 again. Oh, man. All right. All right, I'm at 2 cards. And now it is my turn. No panic because there's nobody in his spot. My turn. I have weak attack and critical blow. I can't do anything else, so I need to get to him. So I'm going to spend the 6 on a sprint for 2 and I'm going to do an improvise for 3 and a reroll for 1. And that is all I get. It's the end of my turn. This goes back up to 6. Oh, I get the freebies. I always forget about the freebies. These go back into their spaces. And that is all I get. Werewolf's turn again. It kills anyone in its space. There's no one there. Then it draws a terror card. They just got hit by a car. If there are no victims in any street spaces, there is a victim in a street space. There's a bunch of them. Discard and draw another terror. Otherwise, one victim in a street space of your choice is killed. We'll kill this one. That bumps up, which means he would heal a heart. And then he targets the nearest victim, moves. He can move 4 spaces. So he'll move here, and he kills another one. Man, this wolf is nasty. Which pumps this up, and it says panic adjacent victim. So all 3 of these will panic. So let's do the top one. 6. He panics into here. Let's do this one right here. That one panics 5, which is here. And this one panics 1, which is here. All right. Okay. I at this point, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. All right. Let's go kill this guy. Let me do a short rest to recover some health. Actually, yeah. I got 1 star, so I can recover a health and lose a time. All right. Then I'm going to sprint to him. I need to change that into a star. To do that, actually, I will burn the close call to reroll both of these. And I got a single star, which allows me to move 2 spaces right there, and I lose a time. So I'm now in the spot with him. All right. Let me play improvise. I need to change that to a star, so I will do a focus and a walk to change that to a star, which says for the next roll, all 3s and 4s are successes. Now I will play critical blow. Remember, all 3s and 4s count as stars. That's a star and a star. Well, I didn't need it. 2 stars lets me do 3 damage, and I lower this by 1. But because I have the shotgun, it adds 2. Oh, you know what? I didn't have to move. I forgot. I'm going to retro and move myself here. I do not have to be in his space. So rather than move 2 spaces, I'll move 1. The shotgun allows me to shoot up to 3 spaces away, and it adds 2 damage to it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that was the single shot. And I got 1 more use of it. Now, here's the question. He has 3 health left. If I do a weak attack and I hit with 1 and I add the 2, that will be 3. That will take him down to his last health. Let's do it. Let's kill him. I need a star, at least 1 star. And I got it. And I'm not going to do this to re-roll. Yes, I can. I will change this. Well, no, because then I'm going to just lose a heart. I'll lose the heart. I'm okay with that. I'll lose a heart. He takes 1 damage plus 2. 3 hearts go away. He is down to his last health. Because of that, I get plus 1 die because he's at his last 1. And now, I believe the rules say when we get down to the last health, let me just double check this. Game ends. Game ends. The final health token. All right. Both the final girl and the killer start the game with a black final health token. Whenever either of them takes damage, normal health markers are removed, equal to the amount. When no normal health markers are left, and there remains damage to be applied, so I don't reveal that until I have to apply damage. So I need to put the weak attack here, and what I'm going to have to do is between focus and walk. Did I spend those on? I think I put a focus and walk down here, didn't I? Nope. I used... Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. So I still have a focus and a walk card. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to end my turn. And I'm going to... Oh, no. I'm going to sell these for 2 time. 6 will get me a Furious Strike for 4. And then the 2 will get me... 2 can get me a... He's going to move and kill that one, but he's still within range. But I have to go hit him, which is the... Oh, I need a sprint. That's what I need. I need to get up there. So a sprint for 2. That knocks me down to 0. Put the 6 back up. Put these back where they go. I really wish I had that critical blow again, but oh well. Sprint, close call, and short rest. All right. It is now the wolf's turn, and I have no bullets left on the gun. All right, but he's down to almost no health. On his turn, he will anyone in his space he will kill. There's no one there. Then he draws a terror card. This drops 1. Then target me and move. Oh, but he doesn't attack me. If the killer is in the same space as you, this drops by 1. So now I'm down to 6. That may have come back to bite you, Mr. Wolf. It is now my turn. I have a Furious Strike and 3 dice. And all I have to do is hope he doesn't have any hidden health under there. And all I got to do is roll 1 star. Just 1 star. And I got 2, which lowers this by 1, but it does 2 damage. And he does not have any health, and I just killed the big bad wolf. Yes! All right. I really don't like the big bad wolf. He is deadly, and I think the secret there was taking the attack to him before his bloodlust got too high, and getting that shotgun was a huge benefit that it turned up, and I was able to get it. So, wow. I didn't have high hopes for this one. I really didn't, but seeing how the timing of buying some of the damage cards and combining them with the extra 2 damage and not being in his space, because if I had been in his space right then and he drew that card, he probably would have done me damage the previous one. No, he wouldn't have. So I'll take it. I'll take the win. That was awesome. All right, this is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me on this playthrough of Final Girl, the Big Bad Wolf on Maple Lane. I am so psyched to have beaten that Big Bad Wolf, and I beat him with Jenette. So I think I get to get Jenette's secret weapon out. I'm not going to dig that out right now. If you're not familiar with this game, every hero card, every Final Girl card comes with this little sealed envelope. And when you finally beat a big bad and win the game, for each one, you can open that envelope, and what it is, it's an extra item that can be shuffled in, and it's a It's usually a little more powerful, and it's specific to the girl. So if I'm playing Jenette again, I can put that card in here. So I'm curious to know what that will be. All right, that's all I got. I'll be back next week with another game of Final Girl. No idea who I'm going to play, which bad guy, which location, or which Final Girl, but it will be fun. Please join me then. Until then, everybody, take care.